Hi everyone, welcome back to our channel. Today we're diving into the wisdom of one of the greatest philosophers of all time, Marcus Aurelius. He was a Roman emperor and a stoic philosopher whose teachings can still help us lead better lives today. So if you're looking for some timeless advice to improve your days, you're in the right place. Let's get started. First, let's talk a bit about who Marcus Aurelius was. Marcus Aurelius was born on April 26, 121 AD, and became the emperor of Rome in 161 AD. He was not just a ruler but also a philosopher who practiced stoicism. Stoicism is a philosophy that teaches the development of self-control and fortitude as a means to overcome destructive emotions. Marcus Aurelius wrote Meditations, a series of personal writings and reflections on life, duty, and the nature of the human experience. These writings were meant for himself, but they become a treasure trove of wisdom for anyone looking to live a better life. Let's explore some of his key advice. Before we dive into his specific advice, we need to understand Stoicism a bit better. Stoicism teaches that we should focus on what we can control and accept what we cannot. It's about finding peace within ourselves, no matter what external circumstances we face. Focus on what you can control. Accept what you cannot. This means that we should not be overly affected by external events or the behavior of others. Instead, we should cultivate an inner resilience and calm. Now, let's look at some practical advice from Marcus Aurelius that can help us have better days. One of the most powerful pieces of advice from Marcus Aurelius is to start each day with a positive mindset. He wrote, "When you arise in the morning, think of what a precious privilege it is to be alive, to breathe, to think, to enjoy, to love." When you arise in the morning, think of what a precious privilege it is to be alive, to breathe, to think, to enjoy, to love. This means taking a moment each morning to appreciate life itself. It's easy to get caught up in our daily routines and forget how fortunate we are to simply be alive. So, take a deep breath and think about the opportunities and experiences that await you each day. Another key piece of advice is to keep your emotions in check. Marcus Aurelius believed that we should not let our emotions control us. He wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. This means that while we can't control everything that happens to us, we can control how we react to it. By staying calm and composed, we can handle challenges more effectively and maintain our inner peace. Life is full of challenges, and Marcus Aurelius has some great advice on how to deal with them. He believed that every obstacle is an opportunity to grow stronger. He wrote, "The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way." The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way. This means that we should not see obstacles as things that block our path, but as parts of our journey that help us grow. When faced with a challenge, ask yourself, what can I learn from this? How can this make me better? It's also important to remember that our time is limited. Marcus Aurelius often reminded himself of the fleeting nature of life. He wrote, "You could leave life right now. Let that determine what you do and say and think." This isn't meant to be morbid, but rather a reminder to live fully and intentionally. Don't waste time on trivial matters or let fear hold you back. Focus on what truly matters to you and make the most of each day. Gratitude is another powerful tool for better days. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "Do not indulge in dreams of having what you have not, but reckon up the chief of the blessings you do possess, and then thankfully remember how you would crave for them if they were not yours." Another key teaching of Marcus Aurelius is to live in the present moment. He wrote, "Confine yourself to the present." This means not dwelling on the past or worrying about the future, but fully experiencing the present moment.